Welcome to the Unofficial Sex Therapist,
where we dive deep into the world of intimate relationships and explore topics related to sex, sexuality, communication, and personal growth. Join us as we navigate through the complexities of human intimacy and provide insights, real experiences, advice, and expert interviews.
Whether you're seeking guidance or simply curious about the fascinating realm of sex, our podcast offers a safe and non-judgmental space for exploration and education.
Tune in and let's embark on a journey towards a healthier, fun, and more fulfilling sexual life.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight on another episode of the Unofficial Sex Therapist. Tonight, I was supposed to have two people tonight, but I got one person on CP time, so she should be up. I think she's walking in now. So tonight, is she walking in? Oh, okay, all right. So tonight we brought back Kevin Lyles. I think he's still trying to celebrate his birthday because he got his bling shirt on again. Another bling shirt.
The whole month of May.
I'm
gonna run the Gemini season all the whole month of May. Those Taurus is claiming.
Oh, okay. So this is still Taurus season.
Well, it just went over to Gemini a little bit. You know, we shared with 50 people after.
He said with 50 people.
Yeah, Gemini's got about 50 people trapped up inside of them. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's a bunch of Geminis. I ain't gonna lie. I know a bunch of Geminis, even including my daughter. So while we're waiting, I'm gonna try to kill some time while we're waiting on her to get here so she can be caught up. I had made a post, and I'm always making posts and random posts, but tonight's topic tonight is actually we're going to talk about size. And does size matter? And I'm not just talking about size when it comes to men, because we want to be fair, and talk about size when it comes to women. I think here she come. Uh-oh, here she come.
She made an entrance.
Look, Miss Better late than never. So we got Miss Selena here in the building.
Next time.
Hola. You go what? Size does matter. You better sit down.
Trust me. You talk to the right one. Trust me.
Know that part.
Hey,
you talk to the right one now.
Look, I was hoping you was gonna come join us. We'd had a whole extra show waiting on you tonight. And I have to say, y'all have to give me a little bit of grace tonight because I'm still trying to get my voice back. Hopefully, I'll be back by next week. So we have Miss Selena on tonight. Y'all remember her? She is a variety when it comes to looks. People don't recognize when she have her hair short. Now she got it back long.
No, we gotta keep it spicy.
Yeah, she got a cute little outfit on showing the girls. I'm gonna touch them for y'all. Look, why you got your hair?
I've been dying to get on the show with you.
Oh, I'm ready.
You better be
My
ready.
nickname, Mr. Stay Ready.
Oh, okay. Lord.
I ain't short either.
Oh, gosh.
Have you ever seen an anaconda and a cobra?
I have.
Mixed together?
On a ninja, I sure have.
I'm talking about it's thick like an anaconda and sit up and spit like a cobra.
I'm ready. Come on.
All right. Okay.
Buckle up, baby. Buckle up.
Well, so let's just let you know what kind of night it's going to be tonight. So let's start off. We all can agree, just because of what the nature of the topic is, but we can all agree that sex and size is just another component to relationships and also building chemistry, right? So we want to make sure we're not talking about relationship stuff tonight. We're talking strictly about size. We're talking about just nothing but anatomy. So don't get caught up in your feelings about, oh, well, it's more than just size. It's all of what what you put behind it. And all. We're not doing all that tonight. We'll leave that topic for another night. But we're just talking right now strictly about size. And we know that some people feel that it does matter. Some women say it do. Some women say it don't. And we're going to talk about the reasons why the views are different when it comes to that. In addition to that, we're going to, some for the men too. We're going to talk about women because we got our own anatomy down there. And, some women, for various reasons, their size may be bigger than others. Some women may be tighter than others, Then you got some men out there think that all coochie is the same. So we're gonna get into it and see. We're going to find out what your opinion is. Okay, so let's start off. We're going to start off with him since he's the guy. So in your opinion, do you feel, and then I guess you can base it off your own personal experience, but do you feel that when it comes to, women, do you think that vaginal size is important to men?
Yeah.
You
I
do?
mean, all of it's important. The whole portion of the woman, because you're not just.
Stop. We're not.
Okay,
we're not talking about
no.
nothing else.
Hold on. Can I finish?
I know.
Can I finish?
I know, but we ain't finna debate all this the size of her breast that she gotta have a big ass.
I'm not gonna say that because just I'm looking at her chest. See, I'm not saying it.
We're not saying that she's a nice girl.
Right now. No, what I'm saying is some women can't take it. So therefore, yeah, size does matter. If you trying to, it's like trying to park your 18-wheeler in a regular garage. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna fit. So you don't try to force it. You try to work that area that you have in front of you instead of trying to force. Because sex supposed to be pleasant, not painful. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so therefore, I adapted to where when I'm with a woman, and I'm checking out, how much room I got, because of one specific thing. In 8th grade, a young lady told one of my partners, when they was talking, and they ended up doing something on that Friday. So she come to school on Monday and told them, hey, you talked all that noise, but all I felt was your stomach up against mine. So therefore, me being the man I am, I made sure that my hands were nowhere near her. So she can't say that all she felt my stomach. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, yeah, the size, it matters. You know what I'm saying? For confident, for pleasing.
Right. So
I agree.
I would say this. Okay, so since we're talking about a woman's anatomy, just how men have an average size. There's an average size for a man's penis, which I think is 5 inches. So with women, the length of our vaginas can range anywhere between like 3 to 7 inches, right? Deep. I'm talking about deep.
So I'm that.
Right. So, but once a woman becomes aroused, it can literally double that.
Yeah.
Right. So it's all about the pleasure of what she's getting. That's the reason why we always try to emphasize the importance of foreplay and getting your woman ready before you just automatically. And sometimes she may already be ready or just horny, and she already, is aroused to a certain degree. But it's definitely imperative that a woman is sexually stimulated and aroused before you start penetrating. Because if you are a man of size, of girth or length, she's gonna need that arousal for her to expand.
Yeah, but you ain't gotta always go that deep. You can hold it and just put the tip in about 1 inch and stir it to where if she deeper than what the man.
I agree with you because that head be like a plunger. It gotta get them juices ready.
So if a man, if he ain't working with a lot, he have to use angles to his advantage. You know what I'm saying?
But if he ain't working with a lot, that means his head gonna be
but hold up. But if you put a woman in a Heisman Trophy position, like when you land on your side and you put one leg up toward your chest and the other straight down, and he come in at the 45-degree angle, he's hitting the G spot at that angle.
The G spot is a different place.
Nah, it's in the same. Just can you reach it? It's about reaching, because normally they like this here.
All dream catchers are not the same.
But what I'm saying, the majority is where you ain't got to put that much in. You know what I'm saying? I could hold it and you could hold it, and it's gonna be right there in the right spot.
So you saying on you got to have 2 hands or 1 hand?
2 hands, then there 3.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay. So okay. Again, let me rephrase this another way. So yes, okay, just putting the tip in, okay, that's only gonna get you so far.
Right.
That's just like teasing. Let me just put the head in. That's just teasing to me.
You got to prime that.
The tease and priming. That's all part. That's all in the same realm.
Go a little deeper.
Okay, yes, but understand what I'm saying is that you have some women that are highly sensitive and highly sexual in their vaginal and in the cervix area, right?
Right.
And you have some women, they're easily stimulated by just the clit.
Yeah.
And don't necessarily need a whole lot of necessarily, penetration.
Right.
They can, and they don't, so for them, size doesn't really matter. Because if you focus just on their clit, not if it's through oral or, you be playing with it or whatever, that's where they're highly stimulated at.
Right.
But you have some women that, like for me, I'm one of those type of women that I prefer vaginal stimulation, and I don't have my cervix anymore, but then that was important to me, being able to feel the thrust, because that's what that's what I enjoy, because that's where my senses are in terms of my nerves, that reaches my brain. So I'm not saying it have to be pounding. I'm just saying it's the stroke. It's about the stroke. You gotta have something to stroke with. Then
I got you.
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I like, the tip is fine, but hey, you got to, come on.
Well, this is what I say to all the men out there in the media world. What you need to do first is gather data. I call gathering data. So when I'm with a woman for the first time, I'm not gonna give her the meat. I'm gonna kiss on and find out what her spots are, how she respond to my touch and everything. I'm gonna gather. By the second time I do it, I'm gonna gather more there. By the third time, you're gonna want to rate me. You know what I'm saying? So I
done found time y'all have sex.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put it into the third time, cause I want to know how to please. Cause every woman's not pleased the same. Right. And I tell guys like all the time, say if your go-to move is to lick on the first before you stick her, well, what if she don't like that? So what's your plan B to stimulate yourself to get you ready for that spot? You know what I'm saying? You don't be sitting there with no dead meat trying to jumpstart it, because she won't allow you to lick on it, but you used to doing to get started. You feel what I'm saying?
Some men like doing that first though. Yeah, it arouses them.
Yes, but some dudes just ain't gonna come to life anyway. You know what I'm saying? What about when you had that problem with the dude he need Dr. Frankenstein help? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, in that aspect, he needs some other help.
Yeah, exactly. So, but you still gotta have some type of general idea how to please that woman first. If that's not what she like. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know. Yeah, and most times people don't ask questions. You want me to lick on it first? They don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
No, people definitely right. People definitely don't. People definitely don't. And I like a little bit of both. I'm not gonna tell you every detail and everything that I like. I'm gonna give you just some pointers so you can at least kind of go down the right street. Yeah. Because some guys do they have their own, and again that goes with they do the same thing to the same person.
They don't like to take direction. They want to use GPS.
That too. Or they just have in their own mind the way they feel like a woman should be pleased. And so, like I said, that's where a lot of men miss the ball at, is because they're thinking that all women are the same, that we like the same when we don't.
Like driving a standard, you gotta listen to, you gotta know, you gotta listen and pay attention to.
So based off of your personal experiences, what were some of the positives? Like if you met a woman and y'all finally made it to the intercourse, like what is it determined for you or not if she had good vagina, good pussy?
Well, first I'm an old school cat, so I like carpet on my floor. You know what I'm saying? That's a turn on to me. So, but you also gotta get a smell test. But like I told my homeboy, when he get down there, he could play with her stuff, but stick it in her mouth and see if she get a scratchy throat. Then that means you don't go down there because she might got something going on.
That is definitely
No, I'm just being funny though.
Okay.
But really the movement, not too much talking, not too much animated talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really into pillow talk. Tell me that shit while we sitting up. I don't want to hear all that, because the dude will tell you to kill his mama between your legs. You know what I'm saying? So, all that extra talk, just, and once her movement, if we got that chemistry where the movement is good and you know what I'm saying, she could take it and I could take it, and we hitting multiple positions, and we sweated the bed all wet, and we stayed there. That's some quality stuff. But if she can't move and act like she's Sister
what does that got to do with the size? Like,
but apparently she can't handle size. When she don't want to move. If a woman don't want to move,
because it's too much dick. Sometimes you got your dick too big.
Well, hey,
and sometimes a little dicks count.
Well, ain't my fault what God bless me with.
It's not your fault. But you think that generally from your own personal experience.
Well, she had me for my own personal experience.
Oh, you did, my bad.
She ain't had me for the writings on the bathroom wall. She said my personal experience. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm already looking at you, so I ain't took my eyes off. That's why I'm at this angle here, because I want you to, yeah. But no, but serious. It's basically, if she got movement, is wet.
So, okay, so a con.
She got some grippers,
You're right. Yeah. So a con would be, is it if she's not good at gripping, a con, like something that if she don't know how to grip.
That don't matter to me. I'm just saying it's nice to have one that y'all got them balls where y'all work out when you're at work, them what they call them balls? Kegel balls, yeah.
I call them Benoit balls.
Yeah. Nah, Benoit the other way.
No, they got Benoit balls for them.
No.
Yes, they got their 2 little.
I thought they Kegel and. Oh shit! I learn something new every day.
Yeah,
but no, it ain't about the grip. But I'm just saying the movement, and she's moving with you. You know, when you got that.
So she's backing it up.
Yeah, she's throwing it back. You know what I'm saying? Throw it back for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like Pop Smoke, yeah. And she doing that. She's going with the flow. You know, you want to flip over, she gonna let you flip over. She gonna, you know, all that makes everything right. You know,
so she's active and she's engaged.
Yeah, she's engaged. Yeah, she's feeling it,
right,
feeling it.
Right.
Considering that you are nice size for her.
Yeah.
Period.
But if you're not a nice size, then it may not work out that way.
Absolutely
it might not. So I tell.
What's your plan B?
What's my plan B?
Yep.
Angles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, reverse cowboy position, angles, different angles. Yeah.
Oh, angles. I thought you said.
Yeah, get on. Yeah,
ankles.
put
ankles.
No, I got this libido pillow. I got the libido pillow that goes like this here, 45 degrees. You can put your chest on one side and put that angle on there.
Does that case come off that pillow where you wash it and shit?
Yeah, they got different ones.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we seeing them everywhere.
No,
like
man.
Everybody.
You know, I got a lady friend on my Facebook. She got that chair.
I got the chair.
Yeah, I want to get that Chase.
Yeah, but that's leather. I'm talking about.
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But the position plays a good part. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Right, but everybody. That's another point. So every position is not going to necessarily be ideal, depending on the man's size.
Right.
And that's another thing I think a lot of men have issues with because they think they can do certain positions and they don't really not.
Now, if you hitting it from the back and it fall out, then you don't even, or she ride you and it fall out, who put it back in? You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff.
Sometimes men that's short, you know, you can appreciate a thick woman. If he's short, he can't hit it because it's too much back there where he can't get to it.
Yeah.
Just like a guy with a big stomach. It's like you gotta pick it up, you gotta do this, and the only way he gonna hit it is if you bend over.
But what about the lady with the BBNLs though?
What's that?
Big booty, no legs. What about them that got all that extra back there? You know what I'm saying? You gotta bend them over a chair.
Or you gotta put that leg up and get up under it.
Yeah. So Mr. Burns asked a question. He said, why does size matter to women when their erotic zones is less than 3 inches inside here? So that's not necessarily correct. Erogenous zones for women, there are a number of nerve endings inside the vaginal wall. It could be less than an inch in. It could be 3 inches in. It could be all the way into 7 inches in. You know, it could be at the back of her vagina, leading where her cervix is. So, like I said, it's not a one size fit all. You're saying that an erogenous zone is just 3 inches. No, that is not true for every woman. Yeah, we have hundreds of sensitive spots within our vagina, and depending on how in tune she is with herself, determines where that is for her, because it's not the same. But I understand your point, and it does matter because, again, like I said earlier, for women that are highly sensitive within their vagina and their cervix, we prioritize length, we prioritize depth, we prioritize width. For other women that are more clitoral stimulated, they don't really so much focus on the actual size of a man as long as their clitoris is being stimulated. So it just depends on how the woman actually prefers to be stimulated. Determines what size actually matters to her. And that's what I've read and learned, and that's what I know about myself. What about you?
I think sometimes some women believe that pain is good. They think it's not good sex unless it's just like and I don't think that's good. But
from your personal perspective, and I guess it depends on how much pain you're talking about, because especially when you're dealing with somebody new and you're not, he may come in with about 9 inches, right? And on top of it, he may have a hook. So
I'm the worst.
Girl, that shit is the bomb.
Not if it's a hook like a J, like what What we about to do? Nothing.
But don't you know that a man, Johnson, is like an antenna. It will change size based on the vagina. Y'all know that?
What you mean change size?
I mean not change size. It will actually grow to fit that, like almost like a mold at some point.
If you with the same person, I can agree because we would come to our own partner's genitalia.
I would say that, but I ain't never heard a man actually growing, like he's gonna like pick up a couple extra inches while he's what I mean. Hey, I like that pussy. My pussy.
But in reality, because a lot of the time they don't pay attention to, I guess. But I'm saying, for us, kind of like the Inspector Gadget cartoon, Go Gadget. I've seen for a fact that, I've been in some spots where it actually adjusted to where I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
So you gotta inspect the gadget dick. That's what you're saying.
Well, I'm not saying so much, but I've noticed that it has adjusted to the circumference of the area that I put it in, at that particular time.
See, and Mr. Burns said it depends on how turned on he is. So, and that's probably what you're speaking to, is that you probably were extremely turned on. It probably made the dick even harder.
Yeah.
Or what it was, some cat that they didn't want to give it to me at first, and then they come back around and run it to me again, and then all of a sudden I had to punish it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to get them back in the Maxi days. They didn't want to pay no attention to me like Mike Jones back then. They didn't want me. Now I'm hot, then I get it. Now I love me. You know, I'm for real. I'm being serious though. I mean, I'm laughing, but I'm serious. It's been something that I tried to holler at. They brushed me out. One chick told me, I don't like light-skinned men. And 4 years later, she come trying to date me. And I punched her. I said, you should have got with me a long time ago. Because I ain't always like.
So let me go back up. Mr. Lap says you got to know how to work with what you got. Yeah, because you've been, you live with that son of a gun all your damn life. You better figure it out. Miss Terrence Williams, he asked Miss Selene, said, does size matter to you?
It does matter. I would not enjoy a man with an arm for a dick. It's just not happening.
What about the reverse?
You're gonna tear it up. Small. I don't want it small either. I prefer an average size.
You mean 5?
5 or 6, give it to me. Yeah, but I don't want no big old dick. What we about to do? Because I think if the bigger it is, the girth is nice. I like girth, but if it's too long, it's like I can't do a split. Like these, probably 7, probably a 6. I don't know, but if I've ran into my ex-husband.
I mean, that's really not.
No, it's just too much for me. I can't
you got
take
a
that.
Type over there now.
But I just feel like it's just too much is too much, and I feel like you can't enjoy it if you one of those people that like to act like a gymnast, like if you put your feet up here and you in his face, it's like it's too much. You can't split, you can't do this, you can't turn over, you can't bend it backwards. You just can't do a lot with a big old dick. At least I can't. I like it a nice size where I can sit on it, split on it, all of that. So I don't be in pain. I'm not uncomfortable because it's too big.
So when you meet somebody, what I was getting ready to say is that because it's a mystery, right? Unless he happen to send you a picture ahead of time.
That's a deal breaker for me. That's 3 things. You gotta know how to kiss. You gotta be able to pick me up, and I need to see your dick. So we won't have to go through all of this, getting to know each other, because it's important that you know what you got or what you want to deal with. You get to know a person, and you be like, sorry, because
I dated a woman like that though. That told me before we started dating that she need to see it, and
So did you need to see her?
But it shook me though, because I mean I never met a woman that asked for it, and so she was like, it was in 2011. She said, if we gonna date, I need to see what you work with, because I ain't gonna waste my time. I don't need no man that can't satisfy me. She's a Sagittarius too. And boy, look at her, I was like, man, for real? And I said, oh man, I can't do that.
So if you ask them to see a picture, so do you in turn send them one of them?
No, not a picture. I want to see it in person.
Yeah,
because
y'all need to see it. Yeah, because y'all women, y'all are making a stallion to do. You know what I'm saying?
So
y'all.
I want to see it in person. Stop. Dick pics don't excite me, but I need to see it in person.
So you're gonna set up a meeting to go
Pull it out.
Yes, for him to pull his penis out.
No, because I just know
I'm
from
just
my
trying to wait.
perspective.
Hold on. We're
Okay.
gonna get to the whole whys and all that shit. I'm trying to get a visual that somebody you just meet and y'all, you've been talking for a little bit and y'all haven't had sex yet, and you telling him to say, "Hey, I need to meet you at the Waffle House,
Walmart.
parking lot, and I'm gonna come hop in your car. You gonna come hop in my car, and you gonna drop your pants." And I need to see what your dick look like.
No, we're going to be at dinner or something, and we're going to be talking because you already going, I'm sexy. You already going to be aroused. So I'm going to be like, let me see. He going to be like, you want to see, huh? I'm be like, let me see. And he going to show us.
So he got to take you on a date first, though. Before
it's never missed.
Wow.
Absolutely. It's never missed. Never
y'all hear
missed.
that, ladies.
Be like,
a
let
gentleman.
me see.
Gentlemen.
You got to get up close on it. Let me see.
You get lit.
Hey,
You get to pull your penis out at dinner.
No, he going to
Hey,
take it out.
when
He
that
going to
woman
be
asked
like
me that,
this.
man,
I'm going to be like,
when that woman asked me, my brother gonna tell me, man, give me your phone. I said, no, I didn't want you in my phone like that, bro. And so I waited and waited. I got nervous, man. I was nervous. And I said, because that means she going around collecting penis pictures. I ain't want to be no
I
comparison.
know, picture, right? Absolutely
Yeah,
not
so
a
I
picture.
like,
It's not
nah.
the same effect. Because some men get aroused and they want you to see, they rub your hand on it like this. They want you to feel it to see what they got.
Yeah, I get that. I get that too, but I'm just saying of a request. Usually when you like if you with somebody, y'all kissing or whatever, he gonna and then he may decide he wants you to touch it. But what I'm saying is that before you even get to that, you saying that you letting them know that, hey, when we go out,
Not on the first date, I wouldn't be that crass, but I would definitely want to see what he was working with. It's like before you marry somebody.
Yeah.
You gotta try it for your buy.
Absolutely.
I believe in Renaissance.
You need to see
Try
that.
it for your buy.
What if I can't suck
I
it?
got-
Like, what if it's too much? Or what if it's like too little? It's like, what we about to do? You all
That's
nice,
not
you
it,
got
too.
this, and we can't do nothing together because you just won't be happy.
What if you-
For
what
me,
if
I'm
you-
still fucking. My relationship is 80% of fucking. So when I get older and I feel like it's not important anymore, then I might feel different. But right now, I need to see.
What if he surprised you like Gomer Pyle? With the lights out.
Keep in mind, they do have men that are growers.
Yeah, I understand
And
that, but
so when they whip it out, it ain't gonna necessarily may not look exactly like for what it's gonna, but you're gonna actually get.
But
I
it'll
seen
be
those.
close
Like
enough.
an
I done seen
antenna.
enough dicks to
You
know
ever
what I
seen
like.
that old antenna that you keep pulling, keep going?
Yeah.
But some men, like he said, like I feel like depending on the person, you could have a nice dick, but then once you get to it, it'd be so hard. You'd be like,
Yeah.
be like, nigga.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Absolutely, you better
Got
get
my
it,
legs over here shaking.
man.
Good thing you ain't got no dress on. Huh?
Good thing she might not have on no panties. I don't
She
know.
got some drawers on.
Draws.
She on her sling. She got drawers on. She ain't ride free balling like that on
I
this.
know,
on
right? You
this
saw her
slingshot.
sitting
And
out there. all
listen,
cute.
and I got leather seats in that slingshot too. Shit.
Do they vibrate like a Harley?
The whole damn slingshot.
That's a
vibrating on.
$37,000 vibrator.
Yes.
With
That's
beat,
nice.
with beat. You got the seat, that amp underneath that seat.
Yeah.
wolf on it,
Yeah.
You need to play that dumb girl drive down. Dumb. Or that rock bound skate. Yeah, okay.
I definitely gets my vibration.
I know you do.
I ran into a dick that was like because I had a rose a long time ago, but then I never used it because the people tell they had the little I was impressed, but then I wasn't. But this guy turned into a human vibrator. Like he was like a vibrator. He just started vibrating, and I was like, "What the?" And it was beautiful. I was like, "Whoa."
His penis.
He was vibrating inside of me. That was amazing. I never had that before. Not ever. That nigga was vibrating.
What?
Girl. And he did a split. Like when we turned over, I was still up there. Like, oh.
He did a split.
He did a
He
split.
did a
A
split.
man split.
He did a split.
You had a cheerleader, huh?
Yes, sir.
What?
Oh shit.
Wow.
I heard wild
Did you
shit
keep
out
his
here.
number? He ain't
It was
reachable.
my ex-husband. Yes.
Oh, it was your
ma'am.
ex-husband.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
He did the split. I ain't never known no dude do the split. Hey, a cheerleader. I ain't saying
And I was his
high
number
school.
one fan. Cut it out.
I'm just saying, what was he? Was he a cheerleader? Or he's a cheerleader. You know what I'm saying? Was you bearding? You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking a question.
It was wonderful.
Men don't
I'm
do
not until you don't try. Just
Nah,
like if
I
I
ain't
put
doing
my
no
feet
split.
on your shoulders and you put my back on the wall and my feet up on your shoulders and your face right here.
Oh, really? Well, they ain't got nothing to do with doing the split.
It don't. But I'm just saying, be quiet.
Shit. There ain't no split position.
It's so like it's just something to do, something I just imagine. But I feel like even like with heavier girls, that sometimes they can't, even if it's a bigger penis. Like some people would say, thinner girls could take a bigger dick. Some bigger girls would disagree, but some of the girthier girls, thick ones, extra thick ones,
they can't take it.
Absolutely not. They can't do a lot of things that are more.
You can't pick them up. You got to roll them.
Absolutely.
But so keep in mind, because I've been through this experience multiple times. When you get with somebody, and they, especially if they're they're big, your body doesn't, even if you, I don't care how much moisture you have or whatever, it still takes a while. Maybe you're not gonna get used to that person, like all of that person in that first night. Like I dated a guy, it literally took me probably about a month before I could actually like take him the way he could actually flip me over into other positions. Like
if you do it 3-4 times a night,
it's 4 times a night.
Yeah. And I mean, it was like my shit used to split. Like his shit, he used to split me like wide open, and that takes like days to heal from.
Yeah, I know.
You don't just heal from that overnight.
That's the coochie crew. Miska say.
Yeah, so this is how his shit was.
One time you hook.
Oh, shut up.
And she definitely was. You heard her. She said it took him about a month, so she did like it.
Once I got used to him, I was hooked. We went from that to anal. And that took even.
That's another beast right there, because if it's too big, if it's bigger than a turd, it's like it's too big to go up in there. And some men don't know you have to be a little bit soft to go up in there, and then they know we have to breathe in. When we breathe in, they push in like that. That's how it go in. Be like.
It's like you having a workout, like you.
But if you don't breathe in and you exhale when you're trying to go in, it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna hurt. So have you?
I don't park in that garage. Yeah, I'm not gonna pass up the sweet spot for the neighbor's trash can. I'm sorry, that ain't me. I like the jaws in the walls.
Well, it's different strokes for different.
Yeah, it is. I don't knock them that do.
That is his favorite saying, jaws and walls. So have you ever found yourself comparing a women's vagina, like women that you've dated? Have you ever, like, it could be mentally, like you've compared?
I compared. Yeah, my ex-wife, I ain't with shit. Have you ever seen a plane fly backwards? I would never fuck with her. I wouldn't get. They put me in front of fire squad and tell me either get back with her or they gonna kill me. I say pull the goddamn trigger. Absolutely. That was a dead. That's like, because we didn't have sex while we dated till we got married.
Oh no!
And I waited patiently. My balls were blue as the sky. 8 months. And so when we got together, like two strangers from two different planets. Like it's like I was in a box, like an old refrigerator box with just a hole that just enough to put my penis. Because it was no connection. It was no nothing. It was like she's like a dead fuck. So
no man.
Yeah, and it was a turn off. Kind of like remember on Set It Off when Stoney had to go live with that old dude. She was laying there crying, and he think he doing, or with Celie on The Color Purple. She just laying. It was no connection. It was no intimate bond. And so 4 months I was gone.
Her?
Well, I married her because I respect her, because when she say we ain't gonna have sex till we get married. So I said, okay, cool. I already got it years ago, so I wasn't tripping. I respect that. But then I thought it was gonna be different because she got a little thicker. You know, so most women that have sex, they get the spread, you know what I'm saying? And I hadn't seen it in a while, but she had some issues that she didn't disclose during the course when it was supposed to be disclosed, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't say that till we got married, what had happened to her. So she said, well, I got molested. My grandfather used to lick his fingers and put up inside me. So I'm don't like having sex. But you got 2 kids and you've been married before, and I found out I'm the third husband. So that don't add up because I got molested. by my babysitter from 3 to 9. And like you were saying, women, she was take me and just rub on her clit till she got off at 3. But by 6 years old, I knew how to move. And by 9, I was hitting it from the back. You know what I'm saying? But I hate that it happened, but I'm glad that it was a woman. So she was growing me, and she would teach me stamina, skill, and technique.
Did she teach you how to give head too?
Nah, I wasn't doing it. I was sucking on titties. I wasn't licking no cat.
So you don't give head now?
I ain't say that now.
I'm asking you.
Well, hey, that's one of them things that you yeah, I ain't gonna brag about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Deal breaker. Because if you can't get good head, I don't know what you're gonna
Well, I'm
do.
gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it alone.
No,
When you have a person drive from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to Denver, Colorado, because you ain't answer your phone, you done something good, right?
Yeah, you right.
That's a lot of miles.
You right. You still gotta know what you're doing once you get there.
Baby, I'm
like you married that lady.
You see, I'm a beast at everything I do. I'm a perfectionist. Shit, I made straight A's in show and tell. And I'm still on the honor roll. I don't play. I'm serious about everything I do in life.
So have you ever compared a man's penis to somebody else that you were with?
I have, because I have a certain expectation where I feel like if it's not the right, it could be a nice size, but then it don't have the girth to fill the hole. Because like when you start working your muscles, when he getting ready to bust the nut, it be like you want to, because he already going through
the animation queen, right?
You know who make a good show with her? With her and my homegirl,
you gotta take
Tracy.
them muscles and squeeze the rest of the nut out. And he can't move. He be like, just squeeze it. The dream catcher be sucking on it. Be like, if he can't move, it be like he coming back. But yeah, when I did experience the different sizes, I do definitely look for girth, and I look for, it don't have to be that long, because if it's girth, because of where my G spot is, it gets me where I need to be. I don't want nobody stabbing me up in there like that for no long time. I want to be able to move around and do different stuff.
You'll definitely feel it in the morning.
But now if I bend over and I don't see him looking at his own dick, he too short, because he needs to be able to see.
You know, like Cat Williams say, up on it too close.
Yeah, that's right.
The best part of it is going in and out.
Yes, guys.
and
if you
sometimes
can look at it going in and out, that is beautiful. Like,
so you can record it.
Can't see.
Cat Williams say he did it with that chest. So you too close up on it. It's a beautiful thing. You can see it going in.
That's right. And it gives y'all visual creatures.
Watch it change colors.
Yeah, that too.
It go from dark brown to creamy brown.
I don't know about creamy, but it can get glossy.
Yeah, glossy.
Yes.
That's the word, glossy. Yeah.
And start making that noise. Be like, oh yes.
Oh Lord, I think you got a fan in the chat.
Well, yeah.
Right there.
Which one?
One at the bottom.
My love, yeah.
Lab, go sit down somewhere.
I think you should be able to enjoy it. And then size does matter, because like when you giving head, you don't want to be like two hands all the time. You want to do, no hands, nigga. You want to go all the way down.
You got to practice.
I had enough practice, but you want to be able to please him. Like a lot of men, even if they like endowed, they want
That's
you to.
Not endowed. That is not endowed.
She said for
I
her,
would like to be able to. No, I could do a banana. I can get it like to right here. I'm really good at that. That's my shit. But it's like you have to be able to please him, because if he got a nice dick and you only gonna be able to suck on the head, he want his shaft lick. Like
not necessarily. You stay around the mushroom. That's the. Stay around the mushroom.
He wants you to be able to suck it. Like he wants you to.
Everybody ain't the same. Everybody's the same.
Right. Everybody's not the same. That's
stay around that mushroom, boy.
Because some men like want you to go. They want. And they like the visual. They like the visual seeing a woman take all that, take it in.
I mean, every now and then go down, but stay around that mushroom, boy.
It's you gotta switch it up. You ain't gotta.
Well, I know one time I met a chick at a tongue ring, but stay around mushroom. Man, I had to look for about 40,000. I wouldn't look for. I gonna give about 2,500. I ain't lying, boy. She
so you saying the head of your penis is where it's at?
Yeah.
So You don't
She
got
didn't have to go all the way down there. I ain't.
See, that's why his erogenous
Yeah,
zone
it's different.
more in his
Yeah.
head.
And
I like the tip too, but I ain't gonna
don't
just
be
suck
sucking
on
on
that
my
part.
don't be sucking on my balls too much. 'Cause that shit hurt. You
It
know what I'm
hurt.
saying?
Yeah, you
that
gotta be
shit hurt.
gentle.
Man, my shit be full, so it hurt.
They sagging yet?
Nah, they right. I'm 55, baby. I'm always live.
Oh God.
Ain't no sag here.
No, they got a little sag when
Nah,
they
they
be hitting. You
full.
can feel it.
Oh,
patting it.
you gonna feel that pressure.
Like you can feel it
I
patting.
bring that pressure.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how you take it and you hold it.
Like,
you hold the cheek
me start
bones
talking-
open and you
Let me start talking like Country Wayne. Yeah. Yeah, like drip. Yeah. Drip for real. Yeah.
Absolutely. You gotta hold it open. You know how they spread the cheeks? He begin, and you can feel them hitting. You can you can feel them hitting. It's a nice feeling now. It's
So
a
you
nice
gonna get
feeling.
all kind of pictures in your DM, or
I better not.
you gonna start hitting.
That's called block. No.
I'm like
that's
drip
called block.
for real. Yeah. Yeah. Country
So
Wayne.
let's just shift gears a little bit, and talk about what are some things that can actually help a man to not necessarily grow their penis, which there's some little small things they may be able to get a half an inch or an inch.
No, there's some stuff
But,
out there. There's some
What are
stuff
some
out
things that a man can do to at least make his penis appear to look bigger than what it is?
there. I don't know. I'm natural. I don't have to do that. I
So
don't
do
know.
you-
I can't.
Do you shave?
Yeah,
So that's one thing.
but that ain't but
It-
still.
it is one
Shave
thing.
or not, it's
Yeah.
just, but see, the reason why I do it because see,
It's
back
musty shit.
no that not I mean no, but the thing about it like here's a personal thing. Well, back in 2011
got the fucking
No,
stories.
no,
man.
listen though, I'm just saying.
We
but
got 15 minutes to get
all right,
through the
okay, I'm
rest
gonna
of
tell you real
this.
quick. So I had a second heart attack. So when I had a second heart attack, the doctor, my black doctor, urologist, said, "Hey man, you lost 6% feeling on the left side of your penis." He said, "What other word mean you can fuck all night, cause it ain't no feeling." He said, "So get you a ring, and you put your ring on, and it's gonna enhance the feeling, so therefore you could be able to ejaculate."
You talking about a cock ring?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
So if you don't shave, that cock ring get caught up in you, and when you try to take it off, it pull out your hair. So
but no
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should
so
shave
that's the
it.
reason
So-
why. To answer your
No.
question, yes, for that.
Right.
Yeah.
So typically, in my personal opinion, and I know some men gonna disagree, but I think that all men, if you're sexually active, I think you should manscape. I think you should shave.
You have a big old
It's-
baby
it's,
dick. It's pretty like that.
Huh?
But
I think
like they
it's
say,
pretty.
women
Or-
When they
they say
Oh, yeah.
they say a
'Cause-
bald
'cause
cat is a
especially if
busy
you-
cat on a woman.
especially if you giving a man head and you able to go all the way down,
Grass don't
your
grow.
face gonna be all in the damn hairs, like my nose and stuff. That
Grass don't
thing's-
grow on a busy highway.
Well, shut up.
It still grow.
And so another well, not necessarily a trick, but something else that also will enhance or make a man's penis appear to be longer
Jack
is
off.
is to lose weight.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if as especially as men get older, you gain weight in that pubic area, like the part that's
Like a woman.
the it's like a woman fupa. But that fatty area that's around the penis, especially at the top. So then they say a man can literally almost hide up to an inch of penis just behind that fat.
No shit.
So if a man lost some of their belly fat,
they
and
better see at least.
they're better, hopefully, but it would definitely make their penis.
Yeah.
Because every time you see men, I've seen men
I don't
lay
see
down.
men.
I mean, listen, when a man,
Wrong gender. Yeah.
listen, I'm specifically on dick pics. What they'll do is they'll be laying on their back, and then
Their
when
stomach flatter.
and to make their stomach flat, and what they do is they put their finger all the way down on top of that fat, just so they can try to make sure they're showing every inch they can possibly show. So they know that they got an inch that's up in there because they're trying to pull it out.
Why don't you just stand, take a side profile picture and just go
How about
standing
just
up?
that? I don't like men with them big old stomachs like that because it be in the way.
So Lap said, what if you don't have belly fat? So I mean, if if you, and we're not talking about belly fat, we're talking about specifically
They talking about
body,
the dicky do.
the body fat around the penis.
They talking about the dicky do. Like,
but the belly fat also makes a difference too, because if you do have belly fat, you're gonna eventually, if not already, have ED at some point. So there are other things such as penis pumps and penis extenders that you can buy. You know, some from what I've heard, sometimes it may be a little bit painful, and I know that you do have to wear those, like those penis pumps. You pretty much have to do it. You have to pump every day, and then you have to leave it on for like a period of time every day as well. And if you stop, you're gonna lose whatever gain that you got. So I did hear that you can gain about an inch doing those
all you
things
need
as
some
well.
ashwagandha, some honey goat weed.
What's ashwagandha?
Some yohimbe bark. Yes, and there's
Those
some
are herbs?
marina. Yes, it's natural herbs you could take.
Where you
That's
get them
gonna-
from?
You get them from a Whole Food store.
And what's the name of them again?
Ashwagandha. It's
Spell it.
ashwagandha.
Spell it.
Oh shit, girl! Now I ain't gonna spell and beat shit. They figured out ashwagandha, horny goat weed, yohimbe bark, black seed oil, and it's some marina powder, natural. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You drink that stuff, you take it every day, it's gonna add girth, it's gonna add length, it's gonna add stamina. Real, that's natural stuff.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
so
I mean, I took some stuff and I broke down what it took, and I took a picture before and after, and I was like, damn. So it went from like this stand here to that stand, you know, in about 8 months. But you gotta work out 5 times a week. So by when you're single, you could 5 times a
So
week.
why not just pull on it all day?
That's what you're doing.
A lot
You
of
work
men
out.
in jail, they all got banana dicks because that's all they do is pull on them.
To the
all
right,
day.
to the left. Huh? I don't know. I ain't been in jail, so
hey,
you know,
Christopher
working in
Edwards said, he
jail.
said penis pumps are for dudes who
Who
dig
dance.
dance. Who dig dance.
oh, that's them
What's the dig dance?
male
strippers.
strippers.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's- well, they wear the cock rings and stuff too.
They
and
strap
that
it
shit,
down
right?
at the base.
Right.
They
messing
them
themselves
some
up,
cakes
though.
now.
They mess
Latrice say
themselves up.
size ain't nothing without motion. Yeah, you gotta definitely know how to use. That's why I say you gotta learn how to
Hell,
work with
even
what
the
you got.
Titanic, son. Shit.
I know, but for some women, like he said, positions is important too, because like some women that have had children, I feel like they may be a little bit looser, although it
No,
snaps back.
Nah.
not true.
You don't
I had
think
two.
so?
I had
said-
2 C-sections. No, my shit has never been.
Ain't never been
stretched.
stressed.
I had 2 C-sections. So I said the ones that have had children vaginally
Okay,
may be a little bit looser
Nah.
than you don't think so.
No, I had
don't
a
know.
woman had 9 pounds with 9 pounds, 8 ounce baby, and cried like if she's a virgin.
It snaps back like a rubber band.
Yeah, it will go back. The
Yeah,
elasticity-
it'll go back. I mean,
The elasticity in the vaginal wall will. But that's how you tell when a woman have orgasm though, when they constrict like that.
oh gosh. So here's some other
gotta
making
know.
sure the man is getting their testosterone levels checked. 'Cause
Yeah,
that will
you gotta be
definitely-
up.
You got your testosterone level has to be up.
Over
otherwise you're gonna-
300. Over 300.
and be treated for that if you're not. And then some healthy foods. I did find some healthy foods for men that help increase your blood flow and boosting the nitric oxide levels. One is nuts, chocolate, watermelon, pomegranate, garlic, beets, oranges, and spinach.
Yeah.
So try to incorporate some, if not all of those, in your diet, and that'll help increase your blood flow as well.
I like it.
The girls say God's work.
You gotta work
That's
out.
what I'm saying. You gotta know what you
juggle
got
like
and know
5 times
what
a
you
day.
like. And
5 times a
And I know you got some recommendations for women as far as strengthening up their pelvic walls, right?
absolutely, I feel like even when you working out, when you like when I'm on the machine and I'm pushing, you sit on the machine, you're pushing yourself up and down. You gotta hold that muscle, hold it as long as you can, and you gotta keep going up and down because you gotta dream that you're riding. You gotta put yourself there. You gotta be riding. You gotta imagine your mate right there. And sometimes, even when you sitting down, when you sitting down, you just sitting down, watch TV, just work the muscle. Just work it, count to 5, hold it, let it go. And then you could go 100 times just riding to work in your car. Just keep on doing that muscle because it helps out quite a bit. And when you can lift a 5-pound bag of sugar from a string, you know she good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Says that your hand.
And then also to adding to that is also using the you said did you mention the Kegels? Yeah, the
Yes.
Kegels. And then also I don't know in terms of doing Kegels, one thing I used to do is and it actually even helps as you get older as a woman because you start losing that elasticity, like when you're urinating, have to feel like you got to go to the bathroom and people can't wait, you can't hold it. Is being that when you go to the bathroom to pee, is to stop and start your urine. So like stop it mid flow and just keep doing that and having those type of exercises that'll help strengthen. And I think that also helps men too. As far as controlling their ejaculation and controlling
I got
their
that.
orgasms.
You gotta have dick
Is if
control.
when you go piss, take a piss, stop it, start it, stop it, start it. That'll benefit you as well
You
too.
also gotta get your cardio up, cause you can't be getting all this here and don't have enough energy to, you know what I'm saying, to keep up.
True.
If a woman can count your strokes, then you ain't doing good.
And I also said that the squats were good too for women.
When you come back up, you gotta squeeze
You gotta
everything.
squeeze.
And sometimes we have a point inside of us, the dream catcher. Like when you squeeze one time, but if you feel yourself squeeze again, you feel another muscle come in. It's like one, like right now, it could be like one. If you squeeze it again, you'll feel like it's like, you know how a snail move like this, the body contour, then it go again, it's gonna scoot forward. It's like you squeeze one time, you squeeze again, you can feel that second one coming in. I feel like that's good. But then you don't hold your pee for a long time either. If you got to pee, go pee. Don't wear the muscle out before it's time.
Yeah, the people be stuck in traffic.
Get your
Look, I
phone
said,
in a bucket.
they got to get those little portable.
Get your phone in a bucket.
Yeah, you can pee in the car because man,
they got
I'm glad I don't have to be out in the streets that often. But yeah, it's definitely. I try to use the bathroom if I go anywhere, just in case. Let's see. Let me go back in the comments. Richard said, just be a natural old country boy and eat that garden food. He said, always has worked for me. I'm just saying, not that complicated. At 60, it's still working. You gone, Richard?
But you have to use it. If, like you said, if you don't use it, you're definitely going to lose it. If you don't use those muscles, you're going to lose it.
Yep. You definitely got to use it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look, Miss Dreamcatcher over here left the phone on.
Girl, I was running.
They got instructions on it.
What you got, an Android? So, guys, I think we're probably close to being done. Did anybody have any other questions with regards to size?
Don't be hyping something up that ain't there.
What you mean?
I'm saying don't sell nobody no dream because it's not fair to them. You selling them a dream, be honest. Be like, baby, this all
Did some more say that? Well, you ain't working on lower your motherfucking voice.
Absolutely, you should.
But when you got some you could talk to any kind of way, sit your ass down.
Them the ones you supposed to like. If he can't tell you what to do or drag you across that bed with one leg, you be like, no, just move around.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely important that you have to communicate. Like people assume, and and I ain't gonna lie, some men just got it. Some men, I ain't gonna lie, some men just know what to do because they pay attention without even having to ask a lot of questions. They've spent enough time and to actually get to know you, and so where they can almost, it seems like they just can automatically sense what you like, and you don't have to do a whole lot of coaching with those. But for some, yeah, they were late starters or late bloomers in those aspects. But I think it's definitely important that when you're with somebody, is to definitely, if you can't pay, if you're not well enough intuitive to be able to pay attention, to be able to figure out what they like, then you definitely need to ask questions.
Please ask questions. It's important to know. But a lot of men that season, it's like you shouldn't even have to tell a real man what to do. It's like he's supposed to already know. Like
already know.
So see, Christopher, you joined in late. So at the beginning of the podcast, I said we weren't gonna be talking about emotional shit. We're talking about strictly size. We're gonna bring this back up again and talk about relationships in terms of what a man needs and what women need. In terms of, to get, because like sex and size is just one aspect of it. And what you're talking about is another aspect of it too, as well. We're just trying to, get over the whole identifying the reason why some people think that size matters and the reason why some people think that it doesn't. And we can all agree to disagree. But we'll pick this back up again and we'll talk about the whole, sometimes men need affection as well. Yes. Yeah, we all want to be wanted. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. But that's another topic. Maybe we'll leave that for when you come down here.
Well, Richard say, whose dream is she catching? Asking for a friend.
You have to experience the dream catcher. Then you can fulfill a fantasy. But this ain't no friendly pussy. Mr. Richard.
It's a lie. When's your birthday?
February 25th.
Oh, you a Pisces, huh?
That's what they tell me.
That
yin yang. At the same time.
Goddamn right.
Well, I also think like we didn't mention like with the heavier guys, like you said, they had that belly fat could hold them back a couple of inches, like the different positions. But like me, I would not date a skinny guy because I feel like he might got a big dick. A lot of skinny guys got big dicks.
Send them my way then.
And I don't like that. And if I feel like if you skinny, if I could tell you what to do, I will. I need a girthy man. Nice size man. I don't like skinny. Like some men don't like juicy women, but a lot of skinny guys, they gravitate towards thicker women. A lot of heavy guys gravitate towards thinner women.
But you know why the heavy dude gravitates toward them women like that? One of my partners told me, because he say, man, he can't fulfill no thick woman. He ain't got enough meat to fulfill it.
Absolutely.
So he rather a petite woman to influence his weight and what he got on her. And so the skinny dudes like the thicker women because they could get to it, you know what I'm saying, because they thinner. But I'm 6'3", 235 pounds. So
you almost didn't make it because 230 is my minimum.
Yeah. So he said, I almost didn't make it. Oh, shit.
I wouldn't date a guy under 230 pounds. Because if I feel like I could pick you up, I'm going to fuck you. I'm going to tell you what to do.
Oh, no.
I'm going to be like, shut
your
your
bull
ass
over here.
up. You ain't got no horns.
Shit, I ain't found him over stay on top of the bull over 8 seconds.
Taylor says size does matter.
It does.
And how he works it. Yep. I think that's agreed.
Just like with us, the size does matter because, like you say, but all women are not the same. Like the women that have had vaginal birth, they could be a little bit loose. They say it snapped back.
You joined late. We already talked about that part.
What about the women that got had hysterectomies and all that?
I turned what?
Women that had, we used to say they don't have no bottom to them.
What's your question?
I'm saying that we used back in the day.
What's your question?
Well, I'm saying, so what about the women that you say size? What about size matter? What about I'm asking. So what about the women that do they feel like they need a man that's?
I've always, first of all, before I had my hysterectomy and even after, my preference has always been the same. It's never changed.
Okay, you want an elephant?
No, I never said I want an elephant. I like a challenge. So I mean, and like I said, I like to be able to feel every single inch that's going inside. That's my turn on.
So too skinny is not good. A skinny dick would not do nothing for you. Will make you mad.
Well, it depends on how skinny. It can't be like that.
Yeah.
It can't be like this. It can't be like that. I mean,
what if it's like this here? This circumference.
Oh, this is fine.
Yeah, that's
great.
nice.
I mean,
you gotta
I always measure like, so my two fingers, like ideally, I don't want my fingers to have to touch.
Oh, that's nice. Let me see your hand, because I think the circumference of a man's hand, like right here, God blessed him with what he got. Let me see your hand.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you can nice.
Girl, I thought I was bad. I thought I was bad because this used to be my thing. I used to always say that the head of a man's penis is the same color as his lips.
My shit dark.
It is.
Yeah, my shit dark. I have my mama at 17.
Let me see.
No, I made it. Shit.
dark.
Shut down the whole internet. Yeah, I asked my mother at 17, why is my Johnson the darkest thing on my body? She said, well, you got your dad a color, but good thing you didn't get his size. I don't know how he got me pregnant. So, yeah. It don't get no sun, but it's dark.
I believe now I don't know if it's a cliche, but I believe Brown brothers got them light skins beat. I'm just saying it's just
Is that dark skin man?
yes, I think
I think so too. I think so too.
Bullshit.
I think so too.
I don't go around expecting no brother, but I hold my own.
I look at nose width.
I tell you what, I did a magic trick one day. I dropped the towel to the ground
the wider the nose.
And it didn't hit the floor.
The wider the nose.
It floated in midair.
Like this with the towel.
I could do that too. Yeah, I could wave at you every time. Kitty. I got a tattoo on my stomach. Here, kitty. There's a reason why.
I got one too.
Yeah. What's yours say?
Bone.
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 Okay. Whatever that may mean.
Oh goodness. Well, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I want to thank my guests, Miss Selena and Mr. Kevin Lyles, the real Kevin Lyles, for joining us tonight. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to join us again every Wednesday from 8 to 9 p.m. And again, I apologize for my voice. I'm trying to get it back.
Some tea.
Nigga, everybody else had what somebody need. I
already
had all
some
that.
Honey.
I already had all that. Shut up.
Well, I know what you really need. Tongue scratcher. Shit.
Whatever.
Got a tongue scratcher.
Anyway.
Tonsils. Esophagus.
You see what I got to deal with? So anyway, join us again next Wednesday from 8 to 9. And then again, we will see you next week. Good night.
Night.
Good night.
I believe we stay on a little long because she got here late.
Well, that was 3 minutes.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Unofficial Sex Therapist. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you never miss an episode.